Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to talk about dispatch missions and why you should be farming dispatch missions if you haven't. As you can see, we have 12 sectors and we have one coming soon, but right now we only have 12 sectors. Okay, and in these sectors you get different rewards if you place your teams in them. The first sector, you get energy, clear tickets, dimension debris, gear up kits, North Stones, Incron Shards, and then you have dimension tokens. Alright, the energy, they're great to get, and you get gold, you get 240 for 1 minute per run, and as you can see, you can get up to at least 12 hours if you get all the requirements. And then the second dispatch, you get energy again and Incron crystals. The third one, you get Phoenix feathers. The fourth one, you get Chaos Northstone. And so on and so forth. You get Black Antimatter. You get EOD. You get Mandalay Gem Fragments. So if you're not competing in squad battle, at least you can get some from here. It's not much unless you get like a crit amount, but sometimes it varies. So I still suggest you play squad battle. You get TCP for the next one. Then you get Awakening Crystals. Then you get CCF. Then after that you get Celestial Essence for the last two. So the quickest dispatch team really for dispatch is going to be this team, Thor at level 80 with the Love and Thor uniform. And I have a CTP of Rage on mine, so. And then you have White Fox with this uniform, the snow suit. And as you can see, to apply to all heroes, increase basic damage by 15%. And she has ignore dodge rate by 30. Because the higher the stage you go, they're going to have a lot higher dodge rate. And her passive gives all allies with the leadership abilities 65% increased damage to supervillain and decreased damage by 30. So this uniform is awesome if you can buy it. It's during the Christmas season, or if you have this uniform, it increases your all attack by 10%. So as you can see, it's a bit difference. And let's see, with her passive with this skill, it only increases damage to supervillain by 60%. But it's still a good uniform. And then we're using Valkyrie for the team up, and her passive, she has ignore dodge by 30%, and she increases damage to supervillain by 55% and decreased damage by 25%. So this team right here will be your best bet to farm dispatch missions the quickest. And most of the requirements starting off are kind of low. Like you have female, then you have the strong ability, then you have human, then you have heightened senses, you have combat, daredevil, alien, mind abilities, healing abilities, male, inhumans, fast movement. The lower stages you can actually do with those other characters until you get to stage 10 and up. That's where all the characters, as you can see, there's 60, 61, 62, and so on and so forth. Now that start to get to level 70 at 4-4. And that's when you want to start using tier 3s. And as you can see, they're still going up to 72, 73, all the way up till they get to 80. And this is where they're going to start dodging your attacks. This is where ignore dodge strikers, well, supports, will help your team out. And the higher the stage, the higher it's going to get. So as you can see, you got Dazzler, which is a paywall. Then you have Winwoo, is a paywall. And the 3 combat types on the last stage, I used Valkyrie, Moon Knight, and Blade. I used those 3 combat characters to clear this stage when I got to it. Then you have the agent abilities, 3 mutants. And I used Storm at level 80 once I got her second potential. And it went by pretty quick. Okay, you have Colossus, which you can farm. Okay, alien and machine abilities. You have Hela, cold-blooded, and then human. Okay, cosmic powers. And for cosmic powers, you can use Thor, Herald Thor, because he has the cosmic tag. And then, if you have Silver Surfer with the black uniform, and as you see, I have a rage on him, and that worked out perfect. Because if you have a regen, you're going to run out of time. I've tried it a bunch of times, and then I switched them over to a rage, and they actually cleared it. Then you have Victorious, which you can farm. Then you have Hellfire abilities, a super villain. Then you have Weapon Hex, which you can farm. And on this stage, you have 3 inhuman characters. But I've tried it plenty of times with Medusa Lead, Black Bolt, and Thane. Or vice versa with Black Bolt, swapping the leadership. And I still ran out of time. So until Medusa or Black Bolt gets a tier 4, then this stage right here I won't be able to complete for right now. Then you have the Defenders, in which I used Daredevil and Iron Fist on this stage. And I used a strong leader. I think I used Loki. That's what I used. I used Loki, Daredevil, and Iron Fist on this stage to clear that one. So if you have Loki TVA or President Loki, then you can actually do it. Because Loki is really good for dispatch if you don't have a level 80 tier Thor. So Loki is like the king of dispatch still. And Black Cat. But Black Cat, you have to have her newest uniform, which was a paywall. Let me find her right here. You have to have her winter criminal uniform, because her passive gives all defense, all debuff by 40, guaranteed dodge by 35, and skill damage, bonus damage. But that's to her. And then you have all villain attack allies, 65% basic attack and ignore dodge by 35%. So yes, Loki, Black Cat, and I had Valkyrie for the support. So you need to do your dispatches if you can. That way you can get free rewards. And as you can see, you get premium items too once you get to 71. As you can see, you get CTPs. But all this is random. If you're farming, it's random. Okay, and then you get P cards out of here. As you can see, P cards. And like I said, those are random. I've never got any premium items out of here. And as you can see, you get Odin Blessings. So yeah, it's a few people have gotten lucky and God knows I haven't, but everybody's account is different. But yeah, dispatch if you want to get premium items, and if you're looking for energy, you can definitely get them as long as you dispatch your characters. As you can see, you have auto equip. That way you don't have to try to find characters. You just auto equip them and then just let it dispatch. And you want the highest growth. Like I have one stage, I think I have 18. I have 20 on this one, and that one is for the Unicron crystals, which that's fine because I definitely need X-Men material after transcending Juggernaut. But yeah, and you definitely can get a lot of gold out of here. So I advise you to play dispatch. That way you get extra material that you need to upgrade your character or craft comic cards or whatever you need to do to your account. And another thing, the squad battle. As you can see, I'm ranked 3 this week in Vibranium. But there's like a lot of whales in this one this week, so I may be kicked out of the top 3. So as you can see, we have rank 1 is 54,000, 52,000. Then I'm number 3 so far. Then you have Iceman under here, number 4. And he hasn't done his last attack yet. So if he gets at least over 7 mil with that one, I'll be kicked out of the top 3%. And you have number 5. Okay, he done his. Number 6. He still has 2 left. But if I'm kicked out of the top 3, as you can see in Vibranium, you get extra Mandalay fragments on top of the reward for the daily reset. So I always try to aim for at least the second rank. But if you're like in bronze and just lower, alright, you get an extra 125 for first, and 115 for second, and then 105 for third. So always do your squad battles so we can get extra Mandalays, because you're gonna need the Mandalays for when you're transcending characters. And I try to transcend as many characters as I can for story mode fragments. So that's my tip for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.